Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play This is the Police with me, Alfapiomega, and my black coffee with sugar. So today is day 86, 8th of October, and the headlines read, City Hall cuts prison funding. Oh damn. Christopher G. Sands Ice Arena hosts Stalin's double competition, and stuntman killed filming Bloody Shirt 5. Oh wow, we're still not that good with the Mafia. Man, we need to work on that, because we are this close to taking them down. I must not relent. So Kudu is too tired. Yeah, he can go home. Everybody else is up here? Okay. So I think we still have some cases to solve today. Let's, or solve. Cases to arrest. What's this one? Blues for Mr. T. Okay. So we got a raise. We're back to $1,000. We can hire one more officer. Oh wow. Okay. We got Johnny Iron, Freddie Williams, and Sandra Navarra. So Johnny Iron we're gonna hire, and as we can get 3 more officers, I'm gonna hire Richard. For shift A. Oh wait, that's Rick, not Richard. And Johnny is gonna go. Well, he has to go for shift B then. We're missing people there. Wait, did we get everyone? It seems like we got everyone. Okay. So, armed robbery. 3 drunk women entered the all-night store, grabbed a drink of Diet Coke, and when the shopkeeper walked into the back room, they climbed behind the counter, grabbed the shotgun, and wounded the shopkeeper. The shopkeeper's wife, who lives on the 2nd floor, called the police. Okay, Kochi, go. You're gonna take... Let's take Percy and our 3 new guys. Hey, and we can hire one more detective. Okay. Freddie Williams looks... Okay, we're gonna hire Freddie Williams just for the hell of look that he's having. So how many investigations do we have? We took down the other gang. And I think we're investigating you, aren't we? Yeah, we are. You're working on the homicide. Yeah, all of the other guys are on... Okay, cool. So, theft. Okay, Kudu is at home. And so is... Rositsky. That's a weird... Why is that Rositsky? He's in a different shift. The homicide doesn't have anyone, but we can put some of these people on there. So let's put Anderson on and these guys. You guys are on the current shift. Okay, so we have no other archived cases. Okay, so that's actually, wow, we're doing really good. We managed to clear everything. So I can pretty much just hope for more cases. Suspicious individual in the ghetto. The black handsome barbershop called to report that a man in a hood and sunglasses asked for a haircut so that no one could recognize him. Hairdresser Emmett Brooks suspects that the man may be on the run from the law. He even agreed to dye his hair blonde. There's obviously something wrong. I don't think there's something wrong, but hey, we'll check it out. Nothing is really happening right now, so we should be okay. Oh well. She's puking. The women are having fun, drinking alcohol and throwing food around the store. When they see the police, one of them grabs the shotgun and opens fire. Wait until she runs out of ammunition. Rush into the store. Wait until she runs out of ammunition. Damn her. Shooting in the ghetto. Carmela Cowan has been fighting with his 42-year-old mother. His 42-year-old mother's 23-year-old boyfriend. A neighbor called the police and said that these people had at it for a long time, shouting at each other in the street. Then things suddenly went downhill fast. They started fighting, and the son pulled out a gun and opened fire on the others. The woman was shot in the leg, and her boyfriend got at least 3 shots in the stomach. Okay, guys, go. We have Percy and Kochi, and the other one's coming back, so we should be fine. Unless something dramatic happens, which I do not expect. So, as it is right now, if we manage to take down the Varga gang, we have our 500,000. The man just wanted to surprise his wife on their wedding anniversary. Yeah, I was expecting as much. Abduction in the kindergarten. Situation, no. You guys will make it, right? Yeah. Cool, I trusted in you. Abduction in the kindergarten. Kindergarten teacher Carolina Cunningham reports that Aleftina Vasilyeva burst into the nursery, grabbed her son and tried to run. The school knew she lost custody in the divorce, so security stopped her as she tried to escape through the exit. Now the suspect has locked herself in a room and is demanding that the school release her son. Okay, Kochi and the 2 rookies are gonna take care of that. We'll keep Percy and Austin as backup, but everyone is coming back, so we should be fine. Child abuse. An elderly disabled woman watched from her window as a mother struck her young son in the face and then began to drown him in an inflatable pool. Hurry, cried the worried old woman. Send someone to save the boy. Damn. She's drowning him in a pool? Suspicious individual in the restaurant. A young waitress reports that a wanted fugitive just entered her restaurant. I don't remember what his name is or what he did, but the TV said he was very, very dangerous. We'll check it out. So the abduction. Children and caregivers are crowding around the door. Everyone, get away from the door immediately. Behind the door, the child is yelling and then speaks in a murmur. I want my daddy. In the background, there is the sound of someone trying to open a window. Send a very sweet and friendly child to negotiate. Knock on the door, or this is the police. Open the door. Let's not make things any worse. This is the police. This is the police. I like it that we managed to get Kochi up in the ranks, Purdy and Yancy behind her. We don't have anyone else in this shift with any rank. Atticus Corp. Mr. Boyd, we were able to demolish the park next to Skyscraper, but now there's another problem. We've begun work at the site, and someone has been sneaking in at night and stealing construction materials. Either my guards are deaf, or they're in it with the thieves. Send over a few of your men, have them cover the perimeter and grab anyone suspicious, but don't take the thieves to the police station. I'll deal with the bastards my way. Cool, we got the guy. Or that was a woman, right? That was drowning the kid. Okay, so we're gonna help the Atticus. Yeah, the old man was Manuel Taboranca, a Latin American soap opera star. The waiters must have seen an advertisement for Mr. Taboranca's show and mixed it up with a police bulletin. That's what I expected. Attempted murder at the Desire Park. A stoned voice shouted into the emergency line that some guy with a top hat was going to saw a woman in half at the park. The animal has no limits. He's gonna kill the poor girl. He was chanting to the crowd of crazies who gathered around to watch. It's like some kind of sacrifice. Please send every cop you can. Yeah, that's a magic show. Jack, we have something going down today at Lucifer in the Sky with Wizard Knights Cup at 23 o'clock. Oh shit, $7,000. That's gonna be a bad thing. But we really can't risk hurting our relations now. Okay, you guys go deal with that. Will I humor this? Sure, let's humor this. He's right around the corner. But it's a magic show. Fight at the beach! 4 black men with shovels and metal detectors were walking along the beach and came upon something valuable. First they hurried to dig up their big find, but before they finished digging, they began to swear and argue over each other's shares. The man with the grey beard got tired of his friend and bashed the guy's head in with a metal detector. He fell over dead on the sand. The remaining 3 are still going at it. An eyewitness called the police and recommended that we hurry. Well, no kidding. I think 5 cops should be enough. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get them back from this, whatever that was. Attempted murder. Let's see it. Yeah, it was a scheduled performance by the famous magician. Theft on Route 22. Pavel Holub said that he paid a girl to spend the night with him last night. In the morning he said goodbye to her, but later when he went to the closet he found that some jewelry worth $3,000 has disappeared. Mr. Hope is prepared to show the police where the girl can usually be found. Atticus score. Thank you for your help, Mr. Boyd. $8,000. Hey, we done it. Cool. So let's send Purdy, Flowers, Asana, and Trubber to deal with that. Other officers are coming back, so we should be fine. And this is a massive fight at Lucifer in the Sky. A fight broke out at the Butterflies on a Crack punk rock concert. Yeah, we can't do that. If I interfere, the Mafia will get suspicious, and we are this close with the investigation. Let's check out how close we are, actually. Homicide. Okay, so this is the case of the guy. Enzo Agosti was old school, a senior member in the Sand Mafia organization. Up until his Cadillac exploded and he controlled a good piece of the Freeburg drug trade. Agosti was in the driver's seat and died on the spot. Forensic examiner. The offender used plastic explosive. Traces were found on the car confirming. The direction of the blast indicates that the explosives were attached to the bottom of the car. Okay. I pass by that area every morning. I haul food from the farm to the city. The road is normally empty, everybody's still asleep, but that morning I almost ran over a guy wearing dark glasses. Yeah. I remember he ran across the road, though maybe with those glasses he might be blind. He was carrying a girly bag. Nero rushed right at my wheel. Surveillance camera over the front door. So that would be like this. Pretty much. The camera is at an angle, so it can only see one side of the car parked out front. In the video early in the morning, a shadow flashes for a brief moment past the Cadillac. Whoever it was, he knew about the camera and how to avoid it. And that morning I was mowing the lawn, and so an explosion is missing here probably. And when I mow the lawn, I don't pay much attention to anything else. Even when the bomb went off, I thought at first it was stone in the mower, but when a burning tire rolled past, I knew something was wrong. Serves him right, that Agosti. I'd have all the drug dealers with dynamite up their asses. Well, you are just sweet. Okay, so what is this investigation? Holy hell. So someone got a child. My husband and I are divorced, and he's suing for full custody of Alex. My lawyer says his chances are 0, and I think he knows it too. Now, it looks like he decided not to wait for the court. Just takes what he wants, like alcoholics always do. But how could he do this to his own daughter? He must have used one of his cronies to help grab her. They're always hitting the bottle and ready for trouble. Him and his whole family are a bunch of drunks. So I guess it could be like this. Oh wow, we got it! Judith McCain, this hard-drinking grandmother decided No court has the right to take away her granddaughter. Okay, you go take her. And fifth. No new frames found. Wow! Okay, so this one we haven't yet gotten, but it's really weird. So how would that look like? It's maybe like this? No, that doesn't work. Okay, then maybe like this? No. Okay. So what's that? I went on lunch. I think we dealt with this in one of the episodes. I shut the door behind me. I remember that I bumped into the janitor's cart that was standing in the hallway. So there is the janitor's cart. I suspect the student Aaron Jones. He's come by hospital several times in a state of confusion with red, searing eyes. He had a huge backpack with him, but it never occurred to me that he could be. I was in the bathroom. The only thing I saw is what you normally see when you're sitting on the toilet. Mr. Bodnar. Yes, I have the keys to the pharmacy. What happened to my garbage bags? Someone took them, and I can't find them anywhere. The last frame before the cut shows the janitor going down the corridor. That's so weird. Could this be... Could this be the guy hitting there? No, that doesn't make any sense. Why would that be the case? Give me a second, I'll try to figure this one out. There has to be a way how this works. It's been several days since we haven't found any new frames. Okay, so I tried every possible combination and I just can't figure it out. I don't think that we are doing good at this case. Do we? How many people do we have on it? Yeah, Kudu is at home. Oh wow, we didn't put Kuzma on and Armstrong on any of these cases. Damn. Okay, I missed that they were gone. Huh. You know what? I think we're gonna archive this case. He's not doing his job. And we're gonna deal with this during the next shift, and hopefully the better people that we have on that shift will be able to do something with it. So you guys will help here instead. Okay, Johnson as well. Okay, and we'll have the... What the hell? Abduction. Oh, that's the massive fight. Okay. So wait, did I do that right? Yeah, we're going to arrest those suspects and all of you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna put you on that case tomorrow, and hopefully we'll find something more. Well, we actually got the prostitute and we found jewelry. Ask the mafia to sell it. We're gonna deal with our... Thank you, Vicus Farga. Please, no killed people. Yes, of course. Fuck. Well, what can you do? Well, at least we got the woman. Gotcha. Cool. So that was a day. Yeah. So let's do another one. I think we can do another one. Homelessness increased by 13%, nudist demand private beach in city, and juvenile vandals forced to clean graffiti. Mafia is still pissed. City Hall is okay, that's weird. I was pretty sure that would work a different way. I'm too tired, I can hardly walk straight. Can I go home? I wanted you on that case, dude. No, you can deal with it when you finish the case. Today's a great day. It's the wedding. Okay, Ozaki. I'm gonna put you guys on that. So let's celebrate the $7,000 and a dead civilian by buying something new. Let's go. Hush money is very expensive. Take a walk. From City Hall, according to recent reports, the FPD is hiring police academy graduates with the lowest grades. This is shameful, not just for you, but for the entire city. In the next 2 days, send at least 4 cops for retraining. If you can't teach them anything, let the professionals step in. Okay. So we can send 2 cops from here and 2 cops from the next squad. So definitely Dixon and Vandal. How does that work? I'm not entirely sure. Let's try it on Dixon. Is he... Yeah, he's still... It's still possible to use him, and it's actually kinda cheap. Wait, it's deputy. Always screw that one up. So you and... Let's send Fal and one more while we're doing this. Yeah, let's send Vandal. Okay, these guys will have academy. Shooting at the Atticus Tower. An office employee came to work earlier than usual and heard gunshots and screams coming from up on the roof. I always work on the top floor and I've never noticed anything like this before. Okay, that could be a real issue, so let's send you guys like this. Go. Anyone interesting on the market? No. And the investigation. We can unarchive the theft. Okay, if you guys won't find anything, then I give up. Because we haven't found a new frame in ages. Unlawful assembly in front of the St. John's Hospital. Abortion opponents have blockaded a woman's clinic. They're acting very aggressively, shouting, "Abortion is murder, abortion is sin." No one dares approach, but the doctors and nurses are afraid to leave the building. Okay, we don't have the paddy wagon for those guys, but I think they should do well without it. I don't know how much the paddy wagon will cost though. Or how much of a bonus it gives. It turns out that the roof is being used for the final skyscraper scene of the new action movie Bloody Shirt 5, Johnny's New Look. Okay, I had a feeling that could be the case, but whatever. You can't really not check that. Reckless endangerment in the city center. A group of pranksters have been tossing purses on the sidewalk, tied to a thin thread. They pull the thread attached to the purse and lure curious passerbys into a dumpster in the alley. This is not the first complaint we've gotten about these pranksters. The other day, one of the victims was so scared when they tossed her in the dustbin, she lost consciousness and still hasn't recovered. Octopus Restaurant. Mr. Boyd, my foreign cooks have gotten out of hand. They started spitting in the food and putting in all sorts of strange things, like it's some kind of joke. It wouldn't matter except except several visitors began to notice they're eating foreign objects and they started to complain. I tried to talk with the staff and they nod and agree, but then they just continue to wreak havoc. Please send a couple of your men here, maybe intimidate them with jail time or deportation. Make sure the threats stay just threats. I can't afford to be without the cooks for even a day. Okay, that's something the police should look in. Well, I can't help you, but you do a good job anyway, because you are just great like that. Fraud in the ghetto. A man who wished to remain anonymous told us the address of another man who is engaged in the production and sale of fake documents, certificates, and other papers that are in high demand these days. This guy's prices skyrocketed, and the quality is just as bad as before. Yeah, well, that's definitely a setup for someone, but we'll check it out. Let's send Grant, Klaas, and Numata here. We're gonna send Dixon and Quatch to this place, and once these guys come back, we're gonna send them to check on the fraud. I'm gonna send Fals, Madio, Maza, and Lavash, and we'll keep Prado, Obi, Vandal, and Taylor as a backup. There's a $100 bill on the street, and a few teenagers in the alley are poking their heads out from the corner. Quietly enter the alley from other side. That wasn't really hard, was it? A theft in the Atticus Tower. A seller at a gift shop noticed a brightly dressed Mexican woman stuffing a statue of the Freeburg Monument into her bag. She then kept on shopping and trying things on, so I followed her. She paid for everything in cash except the figurine. Asked the security guard to stop her, but some big guy stepped in and the thief escaped. Okay, that's a really minor thing. I'm not gonna send my best cop on that. So let's send Taylor and Numata to deal with this. Nancy French report. Oh no. Sir, we showed some initiative and knocked around the clever immigrant with our nightsticks a little bit. We fucked with the rest of them for half an hour and they got with the program. They won't be monkeying with the food anymore. Miss French was so thankful she served up some crab salad with some sake. Not even our families take care of us like that. $1,000. Oh, okay. We've done good. Hopefully these rookies won't turn into alcoholics. Fraud in the ghetto. No one responds to the knock on the door, so the police knock it down and enter the apartment. A man wearing glasses pops out of a room and presents his federal agent ID. Inspect the ID. Ha! Reckless endangerment in the suburbs. Leroy Everett noticed two apparently smoke-filled teenagers sitting on the side of the road taking turns playing Russian roulette. You think this is real? I'm not entirely sure. Okay, let's send Vandal. Actually, no, let's send OB, Klaas, Dixon, and Quatch to deal with that. Theft. The girl turned out to be pop star Alana Morales, who was visiting Freeburg while on a tour. The big man who stepped in was her bodyguard. She was collecting souvenirs in the local shops and just forgot the statuette in her bag. I couldn't fit everything in my hands, apologized Alana. The seller didn't recognize her. I don't listen to pop music. But she accepted an autograph from the singer anyway. Okay. Residential area hostage situation. A passerby saw some masked gunmen flee a bank carrying some big bags and run into an apartment building. It looked to me like one of the robbers was wounded. Isn't this the continuation of the shooting of the film? Okay, but this might be serious. Like, really. Let's send out you guys a SWAT team. I wonder if we're gonna get something more for these cases today, because we got everyone working on them. I'm especially interested in the theft. I really tried my best, but couldn't, for the love of God, find how the frames would fit. It's really weird. Okay, we got those guys. Nice. So come back home. Suspicious individual in the suburb. Naomi Rutherford is gravely concerned that the city is being invaded by communists. I saw right outside my window a whole family wearing red tracksuits with the letter USSR written on them. I haven't seen anyone holding their hammer and sickle, not yet anyway, but I know it in my heart. It's just like the past 200 years. We've shed blood and sweat for this democracy, and we won't just give it over to these commies without a fight. I saw them come at us. That's a fake call, but I'm gonna check it anyway. I'm interested in seeing what these guys are.
Looks like we have a situation here.
The doorman is lying unconscious on the floor. The elevator isn't working and there's traces of blood on the steps. Follow the trail of the blood. Someone near the top of the stairs, a woman screams, and then there's gunshots. The doorman starts to come around. Interrogate the doorman. There's a corpse of a woman in robe lying on the staircase. The criminals have holed up in an apartment. Let's throw stun grenades inside. I think that ought to do it. Which it did. Hey, we found money. Ask the mafia to sell the money. Yes, that's a good idea. They will just sell it for 1/2 of the price. Fight at the Christopher G. Sands Arena. A few girls got in a fight while they were waiting in line for tickets to the Larry Pistol concert. Okay, Obi, take Dixon and Quatch with you to deal with it. Yeah, the woman seemed to have been started by the Brin family, immigrants from the Soviet Union who arrived in town just today and haven't had time to buy new clothes. So, let's see the cases. Homicide. Oh wow, we haven't investigated this yet. So let's see. John Kaiwas. Someone banged on the door. Wait, let's check the case first. Fiona Kaiwas was found in her apartment with her head caved in. A meat-tenderizing hammer was found next to the woman's body. Okay. So someone banged on the door and my mother told me to hide under the bed and close my eyes and ears and be quiet as a mouse. I only heard muffled screams. When I got out from under the bed, I found my mother in the blood and I called the police. The fatal blow was struck by a blunt object to the head. So it had to be... Okay, I don't know what it was. Huh. Show those other sign of violence. I heard Fiona swearing with her brother. He'd come round again begging for money at her doorstep. Then she started yelling at her son. He always sits there in front of the TV playing these stupid games until he turns blue. And then my phone rang. So it would be the son? First responding officer, the door to the apartment was open when I came in. The boy was sitting in front of the TV playing some games on the console. He didn't even turn in my direction. I think he was just in shock. His mother was lying dead. And yes, I went to my sister to borrow some money. I lost my job and the bills were piling up. I expected her to help. Oh, okay. So this is the guy that killed her. I've helped her in the past, but she refused. But I didn't kill her. We had a fight and yelled at each other. And then I went home. I watched a movie I rented and went to bed. So this guy came in. They argued. Maybe like this? Huh, that's weird. Hey, could the boy have killed her? That could have been fun. Like this. I don't know, I think we might still be missing some frames. So, could he kill her? I don't know. Well, we don't know. And oh, we got a new frame. Okay, so this is the... That's... Yeah, that was... The lights went out. Okay. Ha! Gotcha. Cohen Marcus, hospital head physician. We get you, bastard. Okay, so there are two possibilities. Cohen Marcus lives in a luxurious house with a swimming pool. Or... what was the other one? Much time at work. Let's try the suburbs. Already there. The situation is more serious. Sure. We can send more. Well, I mean, we got time. In the office, so nothing's probably gonna happen anymore, so... So that leaves just 2 cases. No, 3 cases. No, 2 cases. Okay, we got the 2 homicides. Oh, damn it.
311A complete.
Fight report. Offender caught. Officers unharmed. Civilians unharmed. Cool. Let's end the day. Yeah, Newberry is exhausted. We're gonna have to leave him to rest. So is Treadaway and Williams. He's gonna come back with 2 bars, I think. Or 1. So he's gonna... But he solved the case. That's what I wanted him to do. Anyway, this is all for this episode. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time with more This is the Police.